Love and support have been pouring in for Jey Uso since he won the first singles title of his WWE career on Raw. Natalya is the latest one to join the list, as she sent a heartfelt message to the Yeatman following his Intercontinental Championship victory. Jey Uso had been chasing a singles title ever since leaving the Bloodline and moving over to Raw. His dream came true on the red brand this week as he defeated Braun Breaker to capture the Intercontinental Championship. The Samoan Star's victory sent a wave of delight through the wrestling world, with many notable names sending supporting messages to the newly crowned champion. Natalya, who recently made her return to WWE programming, also sent a heartfelt message to the former Bloodline member. Rhea Ripley and Jey Uso joined forces a few weeks back on Raw after weeks of flirting on social media. While Mommy was not present at the ringside for Jey's big win, she sent multiple messages to the former Bloodline member following his IC title win. Rikishi, who was against the romantic storyline between his son and Rhea Ripley, also sent a message to Mommy, stating that it was time for her to celebrate. Rhea Ripley will herself have a chance to become a champion in a few days, as she will face Liv Morgan for the Women's World Championship at Bad Blood. A special stipulation was added to the match on Raw this week, with Mommy announcing that Dominic Mysterio will suspend it above the ring in a shark cage throughout the match. Rhea and Jey's other ally, Damian Priest, will also be in action at WWE's upcoming Premium Live event, where he will get a chance to settle the score with Finn Balor after the latter cost him the World Heavyweight Championship at SummerSlam. When Jey Uso shocked the world by capturing the WWE Intercontinental Championship on Raw, the WWE Universe was abuzz with excitement. The historic victory marked Jey's ascent from being a tag team specialist to a formidable solo competitor. As the echoes of his triumph reverberated through the wrestling world, one WWE superstar in particular took notice: Becky Lynch. Known as The Man, Becky Lynch has always been one to acknowledge rising talent, especially those who break the mold and redefine what it means to be a champion. Jey Uso's triumph didn't go unnoticed by the fiery Irishwoman, who is no stranger to clawing her way to the top. With her own storied career, from overcoming personal hardships to reaching the pinnacle of the industry, Becky knows what it takes to survive the challenges of being a champion. And so, in true Becky Lynch fashion, she sent a message to Jey Uso, not as a competitor looking for a fight, but as a fellow champion who understands the burden of greatness and the journey ahead. However, Lynch's words carried more than just encouragement. They came with a sharp edge, a challenge to Jey that resonated with her signature confidence and flair. Jey Uso's victory over a fierce competitor on Raw to claim the Intercontinental Championship was the culmination of a long, winding journey. A story that began with years of tag team dominance alongside his brother, Jimmy Uso, had now evolved into something much bigger. While Jey had always been revered for his in-ring prowess and dedication to his family, this victory cemented his place as a solo star, a role he had been carving out for himself ever since his high-profile clashes with Roman Reigns and the Bloodline saga. Standing in the middle of the ring, championship in hand, Jey Uso had finally arrived as a major player in WWE's singles division. The crowd roared in approval. But even amid the celebrations, the question on everyone's mind was, what's next for Jey Uso? Becky Lynch has never been one to stay silent when it comes to the evolution of WWE. As a trailblazer in her own right, Lynch's meteoric rise from being an underdog to one of the most beloved and accomplished superstars in WWE history mirrors Jey Uso's journey. Becky understands the weight of holding championship gold. She's fought tooth and nail to prove that she belongs at the top, facing off against legends and rookies alike, breaking barriers along the way. When Lynch speaks, the locker room listens. So, it was no surprise when Becky Lynch took to social media the day after Jey's win, congratulating him, but also delivering a message filled with tough love and wisdom. Congrats, at Jey Uso, on becoming the new Intercontinental Champion. It's a hell of a moment, and you've earned every bit of it. But listen carefully. The real fight starts now. Lynch's message wasn't just a pat on the back. It was a warning. As someone who has held multiple championships and faced relentless opposition, Lynch knows all too well that winning the title is only the beginning. The challenge of being a champion is staying one. Becky Lynch's message to Jey Uso wasn't just casual advice from a seasoned veteran. It carried the weight of someone who has endured the highs and lows of being in the spotlight and who understands the pressure of having a target on your back. In WWE, holding a championship means constant vigilance. There are always competitors lurking in the shadows, waiting for a moment of weakness to pounce. And no one understands that better than Lynch, whose every title reign has been marked by intense rivalries and unexpected betrayals. Lynch's words also hinted at something deeper: a respect for Jey Uso's perseverance, but also a challenge for him to step up and embrace the responsibilities of being a solo champion. She recognized that Jey's win was not a fluke, but rather the result of years of hard work. But in Becky's world, champions don't get to rest on their laurels. They're constantly tested, both in and out of the ring. You've been through wars with family, with the best this company has to offer, but now it's your time to show us all what you're made of. The pressure will come from every corner now. Don't blink, don't slip, because being a champion means you've got the whole locker room coming for you. Lynch's challenge to Jey was clear. Staying at the top requires more than just skill and determination. It requires a mindset, a relentless drive to keep pushing forward even when the odds are stacked against you. Jey had climbed the mountain, but Lynch was reminding him that staying on top of it would be an entirely different battle. What makes Becky Lynch's message even more impactful is her understanding of what it means to be a role model. As the man, Becky has taken on the mantle of being a leader in WWE, inspiring not just female wrestlers, but the entire roster. Her rise to superstardom wasn't just about winning matches, it was about changing the perception of what a WWE superstar could be. Becky never shied away from speaking her mind, from calling out injustice, and from demanding respect in a male-dominated industry. Her message to Jey Uso could also be interpreted as a call to arms for him to embrace his new role as Intercontinental Champion. To not just wear the title, but to elevate it, to make the Intercontinental Championship mean something greater than it ever has. Lynch knows that WWE's greatest champions are those who bring prestige and honor to their titles, who raise the stakes every time they step into the ring. Being a champion isn't just about winning matches. It's about what you stand for, how you carry yourself. You've got a chance to make the Intercontinental Championship mean something bigger than ever, Jey. Don't waste it. Lynch's message also sparked conversation about a potential future storyline involving her and Jey Uso. While WWE often keeps its men's and women's divisions separate, Becky Lynch has proven time and again that she's not afraid to blur the lines. She's faced off against male superstars in the past and has never shied away from asserting her dominance in WWE, regardless of gender. Imagine a future scenario where Becky Lynch and Jey Uso, two champions from different divisions, come together for a mixed tag team match, or perhaps even a heated rivalry that spans across the shows. Lynch's words, while supportive, also carry an air of competition. She's always been about proving herself to be the best, and if Jey Uso can rise to her challenge and prove himself worthy of being a top champion, a collaboration or confrontation between the two could electrify WWE. As Jey Uso begins his reign as Intercontinental Champion, Becky Lynch's message serves as both a reminder and a motivator. Jey's path from tag team excellence to solo stardom is a journey many wrestlers aspire to, but few achieve. Lynch's words of advice, delivered with her signature fire, are not just about congratulating a new champion, but about challenging him to take the next step in his evolution.